Now, if you have an interest in Britain's manufacturing and engineering, you probably heard of places like Silicon Glen in Scotland, Silicon Alley, it's along the M4. There's even Silicon Roundabout in London, and of course there's the Cambridge Technology Park. Now there is another, which is based around Silverstone. It's been building itself up over the last few years, since 2030. It's taking advantage of its position in the geographic centre of the country. Let's see what it has to offer. I'm joined by Roz Bird, who's Commercial Director of Silverstone Park. Roz, what makes this different from any of the other big technology hubs around the country?
I think the main thing about the Silverstone Technology Cluster is that it's been based in the area around Silverstone since the 1950s. It's developed key engineering skills. And most people would know of it around the sort of motorsport sector. But what we have discovered and unearthed is the fact that these companies are actually working in lots of other advanced engineering sectors now, and that there's a massive capability in the cluster area for work in marine and aerospace and defence and medical devices. And what's unique about this particular location is when you ask the companies in the area would they go anywhere else to do what they do, they say no, they have to be in about a 1 hour radius of Silverstone.
But it's why? Because geographically, I know it's dead in the centre of England, but I mean actually, and it's got the M1 close by it. But on the other hand, I mean, does it have much in the way of rail links to Europe or to, I mean, or air links?
Well, when you talk to the company, so in terms of the actual physical geographic location of the country, as you said, it's central in the UK. And when you talk to companies that are based in the area, for example, there's the Porsche experience, they will tell you that the reason that they want to be based in Silverstone is because they're 2 hours from their customers when their customers land in the UK. So yes, the central location and the proximity to things like airports is important, but it's more about the fact that the companies in the area have grown up since the 50s. They have worked together, they have split, they have diversified, and so you've got a massive specialist skills pool in this location.
How easy is it at the moment, particularly with the referendum coming up, how easy is it for you to get investment for these companies?
I think that investment has come in many different forms for the companies already, and what the report that SQW has written for us and the report that we're launching today says is that access to finance is something that these companies could really do with. The whole point of the cluster report actually was to put it on the agenda for government and to demonstrate to government that there is something in the area around Silverstone that is worth investors considering. So companies are developing their businesses by using their own private finance. There are examples like companies like Vayon who are investing in small startups, but there is more that can be done, certainly.
Okay, Roz Bird from Silverstone Park, thanks very much indeed.